Alrighty guys, and welcome back. We are going to be jumping straight on in, and we have a bunch of quests that we want to get done today. I do want to stop for little things like this, because the nitrate will be important when it comes to making gunpowder later on. Gunpowder, explosives, ammunition, it's obviously going to be what I need when I'm taking on hundreds of zombies at a time in the later game stage. Let's try and get as much done as we can. I think if there's going to be any issue today, it's going to be water. I do still have that awesome meal, or I do still have that awesome meaty stew on my action bar. Let's super quickly repair our knife. We're making a bunch of arrows that'll be done in 25 seconds, so I can't actually fight for the next 25 seconds because I don't have a knife. I will level up while I'm doing all this stuff, and I probably won't even spend the skill point, but let's get to it. Okay, I'm not going to be doing these POIs twice because I have 5 quests that I need to get done. Remember how I told you guys in the previous video, it's always follow the light? Well, remember, always follow the light. Okay, we get a nice stealth hit on this guy. I don't want to do that because I want to wait for my knife to be repaired. We've got 5 seconds on the knife. Let's put this here, D to drop. Double drop. Alright, let's do it. Get in there, coming in. Okay, I'm going to be nice and fast, so please bear with me, guys, if I'm moving a little bit too quick for you guys. I got a bunch that I need to get done today. See the red dot on the action bar, pop that down, drop, see him come around the corner. Free hit to the head, critical hit, moving in, closing the door. Looking, safe. I don't have lockpicks on me, that's fine. Okay, what do you got for me? Moldy sandwich, don't need that, let's drop. You notice I always pull things out of the item slot? Yep, we got somebody in the closet. I always pull things out because if you don't, items will not respawn, yeah? So you'll notice I get into a habit of fast drops. Down she goes, pick that up, scrap. Hit to the head, one more and she's out. Alright, that's just simple math. Down she goes, nothing else in here. Nothing, sports bag. Super quickly check it. About to hit that level up, level 2 light armor. Let's grab that. Let's scrap our previous one. We can use parts in order to repair. Nothing in here. Bodies might get some bones and dirty water. Boom, boom. Let's move down the staircase. Gonna go slowly, real quick. See if I can get a nice stealth hit on somebody. See if I see anyone in the kitchen. That is a negative on the left. Probably on the right-hand side then. I see trash in the corner. There might have actually been somebody to the left that I didn't see. That is a negative. Okay, take the chairs. You might wonder why. It's free wood. I'm low on wood. Grab the medical supplies, hoping that there's an upgrade in there. Just like that. Boom. Right there. Grab that. Scrap, drop, Fort Mince. One of the best defenses you can have in the game. I'm looking for cooking books here. That's the only reason I'm searching these. I found a grill. That would have saved me $600, but that's fine. I can scrap it for metal. I'm not going to scrap it for metal because I am going to because it's worth no money anyways. That's a normal door. I shouldn't have shot that. I reckon somebody's in the kitchen. I have 2 sound traps here. You walk over them, they make noise, they draw zombies. You can destroy them and they make no noise. Somebody in the kitchen bench. I don't know if he's alone. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. Okay, just wait for him to attack it. And attack now. Come on out. Hit to the head, critical hit. Got that 1 level up. I'm not going to spend it just yet. Check into the kitchen. Nothing. Food in the pantry. Grab it. Here we go. We got 5 quests to complete today, so I'm going to be nice and quick. So I'm just pressing R, which is loot all, after I press E, yeah? And I'm looking in the bottom right-hand side to see if I see anything useful. Do you see this here? If I grab these keys, it'll open the back door. It'll unlock it, yeah? It's what you use to open garages and stuff. I don't really need potatoes. Get that, eat that, drop that, move that, drop, drop, drop. Down the stairs. I got an arrow here. Let's grab it. Moving. It's taken about an hour for me to do what I've done so far. See if I can get a headshot on him coming up the stairs. Miss, that's fine. Big hit, sidestep. Big hit, whoop, sidestep right. Okay, woo! Almost got to follow up. Nice and easy. Down he goes. I doubt he's the only guy down here. See the dot on my minimap telling me exactly what area the enemies are in. Doesn't tell me the exact location, but it tells me the area. Mechanic, free headshot to him. There's 2 enemies. I see the other red dot. What are we dealing with? It's a nurse. That's fine. Hit. Hit, 1 more inch down. No, got the 2 hit down. I'll take it. Take that attack speed. Notice how much more efficient we are at killing zombies. Now we waited a couple. Now I got dye, and you can dye your weapons if you choose. Modification and slide it in there. It doesn't really do much to what I currently have, but that's fine. The better the weapon, the better it looks. This is a tier 1 grade knife, so obviously the dye on a tier 1 grade knife is bad. Okay, we're in the loot room. Grab everything out of there. I got a triple pocket modification. I just saw that. Level 4 armor. I'll sell that. I'll scrap that. A first aid kit. That'll help me if shit gets really weird and I actually need to keep my character alive. Let's get rid of that. Let's put that on my action bar. I'm going to put this into any piece of armor. Let's put it into my headpiece. And now you're going to see that there are 3 more slots available here. That means I can carry 3 more bits of weight. Nice and easy. Let's bust through all these. I want to get as much as I possibly can, because the sooner I can make medicine, the better off I'm going to be. Okay, so first aid is going to be quite crucial to my character's success right now. We're just going to bust through them all, and then we're going to loot them all with E into R, yeah? The second that bar says it's full, just push R straight away, E into R, and turn around, do the exact same thing here. Already done that. Check inside there for a purse, that's fine. And we got E, so we're going to learn this, we're going to learn this, we're going to learn this, we're going to drop that, we're going to learn this, and we're going to learn this and put that aside. You don't need to learn everything. I highly recommend you don't, but at this point in time, I am what I would refer to as speedrunning through what I currently am doing. Everything on the lower shelves is more important, checking that I didn't miss anything. Okay, that is locked, that is okay. I'm going to push this. Going to grab the car keys and it's going to unlock it. It'll stay unlocked unless I reset the POI. Let's keep moving. I don't want to fight zombies out here right now, but I will if I have to. Right now, it's just upbeat, keep as much movement as I possibly can going. Tell you what I'm going to do with this level up super quickly. I'm going to put it right into light armor. It's going to give me a higher chance of finding more armor books and more armor parts. More armor books means I can make higher level armor. Make higher level armor means I can make leather armor. Leather armor has more penalties, yields more protection, and you look really badass. So the 3 tiers of light armor available in the game is the armor I'm wearing now. Padded armor, low protection, no penalties. Then you've got leather armor, okay protection, okay penalties, and then you have military grade armor, which is good protection, still okay penalties, but, you know, nowhere near as much protection as heavy armor. And then for heavy armor, you have scrap, can't remember the second one, and then you got steel. I'm going to take the Molotovs, unless this is more damage to mountain lions. It's cute, Coal's nice, don't get me wrong. Molotovs are better off for me. Another fetch quest, looking for the closest option. You know what, I'll take the fetch. Come in here, inventory, I'm just going to sell. Let's take that, smooth that down there. I won't use this club anymore. I got too many points invested. Let's keep moving. Going to quickly come here, hit that, move. More time, more pressure, the better off we'll be. I'm not doing well in water. I can do a quick drive-by for water. Let's grab this, let's drink this. Let's grab one more. Where's my wood? Go boom, boom. Water, make 2 water, go. So now I have water on the go. I have to come back every time I want to hand in the quest anyways. I need to make sure that that water bar doesn't run low. If it runs low, it's going to really affect my regen. Regen is keeping me able to run, keeping me able to fight, keeping me able to jump. It's basically just going to slow down my productivity. Currently done 1 quest. It took me about 3 hours to do that quest and go back and hand it in. I need to do it faster than that. Let's just say it's currently 10 AM right now. It's currently 10:15. By the time I get there, 10:30 because I'm low stamina now. Okay, 10:25 I reckon. But I want to try and get this POI done before midday, before 12. Okay? If you rush things, you can make mistakes, so be careful. You don't have to be as efficient as I currently am being now, but I don't need to, but I like to get my bicycle by day 4, which is tomorrow. You can always do double point of interest, remember that too. Sound trap on the ground, is there anyone behind the bar? Are they to my right-hand side? We got a guy sitting right there, that's okay. Close the door. I was a little slow on that, he made it out. I jumped up the stairs, so he missed. Little hit, sidestep, he misses his attack. He put his hands up, so I didn't headshot him, so I didn't get the bonus damage. I hear movement by somebody else, let's do that. I don't know where he is. I didn't see him. That's fine. Take a headshot on him. He actually came out. It was the other guy. I aggro both of them. He's 1 hit from death, so let's take him out. Down he goes. Of course, I critically hit on the final hit, which is unfortunate. 3 hits to knock him down. I'm low stamina. Let's take a headshot. I got 1 more hit and he's down. He's out of range because it's a dagger. It's not a sword. Down he goes. Repair, repair. Grab my arrows if they're not broken. Let's keep moving. Door is busted. Now, rather than walking into a room with a busted door and something can sneak up behind me, I want to know if somebody comes behind me, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to put a square tile behind me. It's going to give me a little bit of information. I'm going to make myself some more building blocks. It's important to make sure I'm staying up. I'm kind of low on wood. I don't like that. Vending machine is working. Is there anything here? Mega Crusher. Best consumable in the game. I call this a second chance at life. It gives you an incredible amount of movement speed. Allows you to outrun zombies. It basically is a get out of jail free card. Very, very important that you always have. I like to have 2 on my action bar. It lasts a decent amount of time, and you zoom when you grab it. The only I will stop searching all of these once I hit level 10 in cooking. That way I can make bacon and eggs. After you can make bacon and eggs, you don't really need any more invested. Alright, let's slow down a little bit, get nice and quiet. I see a sound trap directly below me. That's okay, let's do that, let's do that. Let him come on in. I can fight him anyways. I didn't need to put up a barricade. 3 hits and he's down. Should be another 2 hits if I'm unlucky, 1 hit if I'm lucky. Critical hit. Searching the trash. What's in the trash? Decent resources. I'm going to hold on to the cobblestone. I don't need this right now. I don't need this. I can actually make coffee. Coffee's going to be better for me drinking as well. What do we got in here? Red dye. I'm going to actually dye my weapon red. Or my tools. Now it looks a little bit better. Keep it unique. I don't see anyone. Okay. There is a secret behind this. It's a weapons crate. There she is. So chances of getting a nice weapon. I found 2 pipe bombs and bladed weapons. I wouldn't have found that, but remember I put a point into bladed weapons. So now we're finding a little bit more. Let's get nice and quiet. I hear snoring. She's got a limp, it's fine. 1 more hit to the head and she falls over. Good. 3 hits to the head. Chain headshot. Down she goes. Do you see how important all this bonus headshot damage is for me right now? That would have taken a lot more to kill if I'd put points into raw damage. Raw damage is plus 10% a level, up to 50%. 50% is great, but you also need to put points into headshot damage in order to level it up. What do we got? Another book there. We are at 8 out of 10. We can now boil meat and make one of my favorite drinks in the game. Gives you a lot of water, but there's none of those plants here. Those plants are in the desert. Alright, fridges are not available. What do we got in here? Nothing. Don't have to worry. Search the toilet. Very low percentage I'll find a gun. Look at that. I found a hunting knife in the toilet. I shouldn't have found that. The reason I found it is because I have points into knives. And now I have myself an actual knife. That knife there is going to bop. 1 less hit to down an opponent. I'm feeling really confident. A little bit slower attack speed, but this thing will put people down just like that. Nice and simple. Now I just got a lot more confident because of what I found. I can leave this POI whenever I want. But because of the knife, I've just upped my attack speed. Or not my attack speed, but my efficiency has just gone up. Keeping in mind, I need a repair kit in order to repair it. I don't know how many is up here. It's just a limp. That's fine. Let him come down. 2 hits to the head. Knock him over. Down he goes. 1 more to kill him. I miss. He bled out anyways. 440 experience. Nice and simple. Okay. He wouldn't be up here alone if it's a loot room. There'll be more to do. Okay, this is a drop down. This, to me, is a stupid idea. Drop down to a mystery room with a knife and almost nothing. Or, I can play smarter, find the room, and then bust down the door. What do you think the smartest option is? Now, sure, if I had a gun, I'd drop down, but what if there's 3 dudes in this room? Okay, we can see one right there in the corner. Let's take a headshot on her. Down she goes. There's a mechanic beside her. The good news is they both had limps. Didn't get the stealth hit follow-up. 1 more to the chest, and it looks like there's a suit. Those 3 guys would have killed me. I wouldn't have been able to fight that. Instead of fighting hard, I fought smart. All 3 of them down. Get my arrow back out. What do we got in here? Yup, that's going to allow me to make a forge. Forges are very, very good. Okay, what else do we have? Medicine. I've already read this book. A first aid bandage. I'm going to pop that there, that there. We got some really good looking stuff in our inventory right now. I'm liking what we're getting. Okay, nice modification. I can't really do anything with it. I'm going to put it in here. It's going to allow me to harvest things a little bit faster because putting any modification in amplifies your damage unless you're putting a modification in that is a suppressor. That lowers your damage. Alright, this modification here is going to give me my weapon break slower. Realistically, this is going to be better than the other one. You can have 2 grips on. I thought you could only have 1. That's nice. Now I'm getting bonus damage towards my knife again. So now my knife has damage stacked on top of damage. Very, very nice. Okay, what do we have? We have do more damage to wolves. I hear running. I don't like that. Okay, I can now craft level 3 scrap armor. So if I were to make just normal armor, it'd be level 3 now. Sounds like we got to help her outside. Gonna take her a little bit of time to get through the door. I'm 5 overweight, so I'm gonna move a little bit slower than I care to admit back towards the objective. I wanted out of here by midday. Notice it took longer, but I did have the package and I could have left earlier. However, if I left earlier, I wouldn't have got the knife. Now that I have the knife, I'm feeling pretty confident, feeling pretty strong. Back to the trader, do a quick scrap / sell to the trader, and then we go on the next quest. We're trying to keep as much uptime as we possibly can with these 5 quests. Good experience, good money, good loot. I'm going to scale quicker. The quicker I scale, the quicker the enemies scale. There will hit a plateau where my scaling does hit a bit of a brick wall, but we don't have to worry about it just yet. Level 1 hunting knife is going to be good. In my personal opinion, hunting knife is better than the machete. Now, hear me out. Machete has more range. Machete has more damage. Machete is a cleave. Hunting knife, less damage, and is a thrust. Why do I prefer the hunting damage and shorter range? Hunting damage attacks almost twice as quick as a machete when you max out your attack speed damage. It also has the same chance of one-hitting an enemy as a machete. So I would much rather have a 50% chance at 10 points in agility to one-hit an enemy and hit almost twice as fast than have a higher chance of doing more damage. Because you're not going to one-shot enemies with the machete unless you crit. A level 6 machete fully modified on fire, maybe, but we're talking really late in the game. Weighted head mod would be nice. You want to know something? I like the Molotovs, but I'm really attracted to that bulk wood. I have no wood in my inventory. It would help me, but I'm going to grab the crafting books. Here we go. I've completed 10 quests. Now my reward is I can get water filters, so I can actually have water, make clean water. I can get ammo, I can get food, I can get a wrench so I can pull apart vehicles, or a bicycle. You'd be crazy not to take it. Do you have any special quests? He's now going to tell me where another trader is, and now tomorrow we'll have access to tier 2 quests. Okay, I got a decent amount of money. Let's sell this, let's sell this, let's sell this. I don't need that. Looking at what else this guy has got for me right now. I'm going to put both points into bows. I got a decent amount of money right now. 3 points. There you go. I'm going to buy them all. I don't need that because I already know how to make explosives. Anything else that he's got, I've already got all of the stuff that we're currently looking at. I can actually save my supplies. I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling really comfortable. And now I'm sitting on almost 2 grand with a bicycle. Feeling good. And he restocks tomorrow. How good is that? We're going to open this. What kind of books do we have? So we're reading those 3 books. Big hitter clubs. I'll learn them anyways. That's fine. 10 in there. And we got rifles. That's unfortunate. Didn't really get what I wanted. But you know what? Beggars can't be choosers. Super quickly check the vending machine. Does he have anything here? Sugar Butts is nice. That'll allow me to break into something. He has Skull Crushers. Mega Crusher. I told you I always want 2 on my action bar. I now have 2 on my action bar. That's 2 second chances at life. Playing on permadeath. That's pretty important if you ask me. Alright, I'm going to super quickly put my bicycle on the ground, just like that. You can change the color of your bicycle with dye, so if I wanted a red bicycle, I can do that. Okay, I'm not going to do the quest that you currently see, so I'm going to come over here, I'm going to go into the quests, I'm going to click on the one that's close, I'm going to hit this. That's going to toggle the closest quest, and it's going to show me where I need to go. I'm going to just eat this, I'm going to put everything I have in a storage, yeah? I'm going to take that water back out. When I say everything, I mean a large proportion. I'm keeping some things in here. I'm going to make a... I got a little bit of time. I'm wasting some valuable seconds right now, but that's okay. I'm going to just grab that. I'm going to make myself a bandage. Let's do that. I'm going to make a bandana to help with temperatures of my character as well. We got a lot of these left. I'm going to make myself a first aid bandage. That's going to be able to heal me as well. So let's get that there. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to put 2 over there, and I'm going to make myself some nice clean water again as well. Let's pop that on. Feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty confident and pretty comfortable. Let's keep moving. Make sure I have enough arrows in my inventory. 61 arrows. Feeling great. Let's keep moving. Now I have a bicycle. Now I'm going to be able to move faster. The only issue about using a bicycle is it's going to make you hungry and it's going to make you thirsty. It does use your stamina, but I don't have to constantly be holding shift. And you have a bell. Pretty cool? Not really. Alright. Let's move all the way over here. Let's get this quest done. I think there's 2 more quests for me to do today. I don't have to get them all done. I just have to make sure I accept the final one. I've hit tier 2s, which is nice. Start the quest. Here we go. I should wait for my stamina before I start messing around. Chances are I'm going to aggro somebody just walking in here. I could go stealth and crouch. I'm not too intimidated. Okay, I am now because I hear 2 people. I see 2 dots moving. If they're both inside, I'm not too worried. Okay, they're both runners. Oh, wood. This is bulk wood. Just going to grab the supplies. Yeah, it'll help me out in the long run. I'm about to hit a level up again. Another bandage, I don't need that, but that's fine. It's not a first aid bandage, it's just a simple bandage. That's unlocked. To tell you what I'm going to do, I'm going to make myself a nice little, look at that. Let's open it up. Come on over. Now they can crawl through that, so be careful. It's unlikely, but it can happen. They're both down. I didn't really need to have to worry. Follow-up hit 1 of each, and they're both dead. Dead. And dead. I can just grab all that stuff. I didn't have to worry about any threat, any chance of taking hit. Looking for oil or gas. I don't have a vehicle just yet, but I plan to get one later on. Characters coming together. The only thing I have to be mindful of is my knife is slowly breaking. I need that knife to not break. If that breaks, I'm in trouble. Sledgehammer's not going to help. You see this? This is going to help me repair my knife. That's good. Okay, I'm going to come over here. I have 1 level up. I can put it into anything I want. I'm going to put it into handguns. That's going to allow me to find more handgun parts now. Now I have a point into armor. I have a point into knives. I have a point into handguns. I can put 1 into archery. Do you want to know something? I'm not the biggest archer. I like crossbows. They'll have a high damage, but I would rather spec heavily into the knife, especially because I found a high, I want to say high level, a tier 2 weapon. I found a tier 2 knife nice and early in the game. Might be a mechanic in here, or a builder. I couldn't get that follow-up shot. The chick was running too fast. 2 hits to the head will knock her down. I will get to the point where I have a high chance of one-shotting these guys. Up he comes. Oh, there you go. You see that hit? See how gross that was? He's doing a crawl animation right now. I don't agree with that hit at all. And he bled out. That's fine. Have to be mindful of little silly things like that, yeah? He could have crit, he could have infected me, could have done anything. Okay, handlebars. I'll hold that aside because I can actually make myself a bicycle eventually. I see that all the way up there. Let's jump up and let's pull that apart. Okay, I'm just going to quickly respond to a message here, guys. Why do you put everything at the bottom of the action bar? So whenever you press R and you auto-loot things, they always go to the top. So when I have something of value that I find important or that I want in my inventory, I want it at the bottom. Generally, the things at the top I look at are basically for the bin. Bless you. So I'm going to quickly learn that and that. I know I don't want this, so I know this is for the bin. So when I go to the trainer, I can just left click and then www and just sell everything, right? So anything I put at the top like this, I know I can just dump and get rid of everything at the bottom. I know it's important for my character, and that is how I do it. That's how I micromanage my inventory a little bit better. Looks like we found the loot room up here. That's fine. That's falling apart. Let's see what he's got in here. Okay, sniper rifles now have a higher chance to dismember. Nice. I don't have a sniper rifle on me. Doesn't matter. I'm going to scrap this. We've got pistol ammo here, and let's move down. Looks like there's no more loot in here. I could pull that apart with a workbench. Let's open everything up. Let's grab my crates back. And let's keep moving. Quest is done. My bicycle has a little mark on the minimap, so if you lose it, you can find it back. And let's get back. So that was a pretty fast quest. I got that done in about 2 hours, which is nice. So basically, 1 minute in real life is about... I think it's a minute 30 in real life is an hour in game. Because there are 60 minutes... in real life in 1 day in the game. So let's keep going back. I know this is going to be quite a long video, so I appreciate you guys just bearing with me. Alright, open the door, run straight through. You don't have to wait for the full animation, and let's keep going in. I just don't want zombies creeping in behind me. The zombies won't hurt the trader, but they can come in here and kill you, and you can fight them in here. Pipe bombs, obviously the best thing I can have. You find more money in safes and in ATMs. It's a lot of money, believe me. But you know what's more important? Explosives. Especially because I can't get them right now. Okay, quest done. What does he have? He has 2 more left. Clear zombies. Let's get it. We have to go to the Dead Rooster. I got 2 more quests to get done. I don't have to complete them. I have to complete this one and access the next quest. Checking my inventory. I could have sold him all that stuff we see there, but I forgot. Kind of trying to pump through this as quickly as I can. So let's keep moving. Keep the pace up. Characters coming together. We're getting quite strong. Finding that knife was very good, and the only reason I found it is because I put that point into knives, so keep that in mind. The sooner you put 1 point into those kind of stats, the better off you are, because the higher probability you get of finding things. I could put another 2 points into knives and get stamina back when I attack with the knife. That would be fantastic. That would be what I should do now if I don't want to put a point into bow and arrows. The real question is, do I want a better bow and arrow? I'll buy one, I'll find one, it doesn't matter, but will I be speccing into bow and arrow late game? No, because I'll have a gun. I might use a bow and arrow as a stealth tool to aggro people, or a crossbow, but I won't be some crazy guy running around with a bow and arrow trying to one-shot zombies. I don't think that's going to be very efficient. Okay, gotta clear the rooster, obviously get rid of the sound trap, come over here, drop that, nice and easy. D, the fast drop key. I see All Mate lying down on the ground, I see roosters. I've actually never done this point of interest before. Nice headshot, take him out. Somebody behind the bar. It's pretty dark, I didn't actually see him, that's fine. Ooh, he hit the door, not me. Let's weave, in and out. Miss. Miss again. I don't know, yeah, he grabbed his face, it was a headshot. I thought I missed it, I thought I hit him in the neck. 4 hits to kill him, nice and easy. Alright, we get some free meat in here, some free chicken. So that's a 5.5 times stealth damage. A lot of arrows out of the chickens too. You can make better quality arrows. I'm just not strong enough to do that. Just check. Okay, he's down. Take the free hits on him. Critical hit, follow up. I don't see any red dots on the minimap. Jump in the bathroom. Some supplies on the toilet. What do we have? Boom. Nice and easy. Scrap that. Put that down there. It's important. Realistically, yet again, important. Important, not important. Everything else is for the bin. I could pick up these chairs and scrap them for free wood. I heard something drop. Quickly check whatever this is. Dirty water. I don't really want dirty water. It's okay. What's in the garage? Is anyone in here? Nope, that's fine. Let's quickly search this. Dirty again. Dirty again. But you want to know something? I can boil all this. Actually found beer. That's nice. That's locked, so I can't get out through there. Anything in the trash? Bones, don't need it. Locked as well. Okay, I've never done this point of interest before. It's a tier 1, so it won't be too hard. Okay, a lot of roosters down here. A lot of roosters down here. Bro, is that rooster attacking me, or did it just run away? Okay, coming in, close the door, put that down, have her come running. Critical hit, first hit, down she goes. We got a crawler, 2 crawlers? No, 1 crawler. Yeah, 2 crawlers. I don't really like fighting down on a staircase like this. Hey, little bud. Oh boy. Made that look a lot harder than it needed to be. Notice that I stand looking towards the exit while I'm looting. Just in case I make a mistake. I'm only human. Mistakes are bound to happen. Check the vent. It's not a fake vent. Okay, I'm going to grab that, hold that, scrap that, eat that, move that down. I definitely want the water because I can make that into clean water, and I can make that clean water into teas as well. What books do we have? I'm just going to learn them both. That was a shotgun book that I read. I should have actually read what it was. There's some really good ones, but I'm not going to be able to use a shotgun for quite a while. Scrap that for the lead. Don't need those. Hold on to the actual shotgun parts, though. A lot of chairs. Should grab them all. Free chairs. Just take seconds to do that. Free wood now. Check what's in here. The bathroom. Nothing in the metal stall. We're good? Wait a second. There you go. Something on the toilet. Just bandages. Close the door. Check the vent. Not a fake vent. Let's move. I still need to clear the area, so that tells me there's stuff upstairs. I can hear we have a helper outside. I don't like that enemy. He's actually quite annoying to deal with. I'm going to close that. Hopefully he comes and hits the... Nice. Down he goes. 2 to the head. Nice arrow to the head. Take him out. That is not fun. Okay. Only thing I've got to take that out is that. In a tier 1 point of interest, a zombie dog is not really something that you should be able to deal with. It's quite strong. It's quite powerful early game. They do a lot of damage. They can inflict a lot of debuffs to your character. Okay. Looks like there's somebody else still alive. I see another red dot. I don't actually know where. She might have been above me. That answers that question. I saw the red dot on my minimap. She's down. She can't attack me when she's down. Wait for her to get up. She bled out. There you go. Grab the chair. Scrap the chair yet again. Feeling pretty good right now. Let's jump out the back. The thing is I can harvest the meat here. It's going to be rotten meat. Just you? Good, buddy? That was a headshot, I think. Another headshot. Nice and easy. Gotta remember, the thrust does make things a little bit harder. I see a way to the roof. It is busted up a little bit, but that's okay. I can make a little, Oh, you can use rotten meat for those that are wondering too. That's a fake vent. Let's see what's behind it. You can use rotten meat in order to make, Oh, I missed. Unfortunate. In order to make crop plots so you can grow fresh fruit and vegetables to make some really good buffs. There shouldn't be anyone on the roof because I did clear the entire point of interest, so I shouldn't have to worry about anyone creeping up on me. It's 1700 and I have enough time to grab the last quest. The last quest does not have to be completed till nighttime. So keep that in mind. So we were able to blitz this. It wasn't too difficult, as you guys noticed. I saw the zombie dog. Did I go try and take it on? No, I didn't. In most scenarios, you will find me running from them, especially early game, until I get myself a 9mm pistol, yeah? It's going to be quite a while. I don't want to leave my bicycle. I almost forgot. Let's quickly search the truck. Get our stamina back up to full. Yes, being on a bicycle will make you slower if you are overweight, so keep these kind of things in mind. I see the carcass in the street. I have time to make the detour. I don't really want to. As long as I'm collecting as much nitrate as I can, it'll eventually add up. She's got a limp. Doesn't matter. She's not going to be too tough. Walk in. Headshot. Sidestep back. Boom. Nice and easy. Down she goes. You see how much smoother it is taking out an enemy now? Did you remember the early game in the first video that I showed you guys? How hard it was to take enemies out? Now we're almost able to take out enemies in melee combat with no quarrels. I could probably take on fast enemies one at a time at the moment. A few more points into knives or 2 points into attack speed. I'll be able to take on 2 enemies at a time that are running in melee combat. It'll get to a point where I'm able to take on 3, but no more than 3 with a knife. With a sledgehammer, I'll be able to take on 5 to 8 enemies in melee combat at a time. The sledgehammer has an AoE cleave knockdown, showing you the power difference. The machete and the knives are quick, but the sledgehammer has that cleave, which is what you're making out for. Alright, let's get to the trader, hand in the quest, sell off a couple of things. I'm going to put that closed behind me. I don't want somebody creeping in behind me. What do we got? Mechanical parts. Realistically, I want none of this. This is all garbage for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to grab, I want to say the shotgun the shotgun shells. Increase accuracy and handling when aiming weapons. Yeah, but you can't put that on a pistol. It's all bad loot, but it's alright. Free loot, right? I'm going to sell him that. I'm going to hold on to that, get rid of that, and that. You know what? This is a sniper rifle. I'm not going to use it. I'm going to have one bullet and an incredibly low reload. So I'm not going to be able to utilize it efficiently. Everything in my inventory has good use right now. I don't need any of this. I'm just going to go through all this stuff one more time. 25% chance to cause a bleed when using a spear. There's an anvil, but I don't have anything set up right now, so I don't need it. He's got water, he's got flashlights, he's got paint, he's got coal, he's got acid. Couple of cute things. I would buy these handgun parts if I was actually close to being able to make a pistol. I don't even have a base set up. I will be doing a base tutorial coming up probably on day like 5, day 6 maybe, but we'll see. Alright, so we have his next quest. We are ready to rock and roll. That leaves one more quest to do by nightfall, and I am done. Super quickly check his vendor. Does he have anything I want? I got $3 grand. You see this really nice smoothie? I could treat myself, but I currently have a lot of water currently going, so I don't need to worry about that at all. Check out his food. His food's looking okay. He's got skull crushes. Melee damage increased by 50%. You bet your bottom dollar I want to buy 2 skull crushes. I'm not going to, though, because in my opinion, it is a waste of money. I don't really... With a dagger, do you think I'm doing a lot of damage? The real answer is no. I'm not doing damage. I'm doing fast hits. So I'm going for crit hits rather than anything else. There you go. Boom. Crit. Now imagine me doing that 20% quicker and being able to do that multiple times. That's what I'm going for. I'm not going for the heavy hits. With a sledgehammer, it's the complete opposite end of the spectrum. Alright. Yet again, we're going to put 6 bits of wood in here. 6 bits of wood is going to allow me to make 6 bits of water. I don't need the beer. What I should do right now, I want to show you guys the meaning of this stuff over here. This is an auto sort, which auto sorts your inventory. This will put or transfer across anything that has a stack. So you see this wood, you see this 1 gold here? Watch what happens when I do this. Everything that is in a stack from your inventory will get transferred across. And then this button here is move everything across. Unfortunately, it's full, so everything can't go across. I can do the exact same there. Pull everything out. So that's how that kind of works. What I want to do now is I want to super quickly... I got time right now to kill, okay? So I'm going to super quickly go through my inventory and see what I want to keep and what I don't want to keep. But I've got 4 physical bandages, so I don't need any of the others. I'll hold on to this. I'll get rid of this. I could use this later on in the game. Like I said before, I'm playing single player. I don't have to worry about people pinching my stuff. Put my egg supply in there so I know where my eggs are. Grab my meat out as well. Do the exact same thing on my meat. Bacon and eggs is what we're looking for. Still can't make it. Require 2 more level ups. Unfortunately, we've been unlucky in that department. Take this out. 26 good arrows. So if I have a chance to do a stealthy hit on somebody strong, I should do the good arrows. Jar of honey is going to be important for my success. Hold on to that. I got money there. I like to have money always in the bottom right. So we're just going through, making sure. First aid bandage. So these 3 things here are so important. This is going to give me a second chance. That's going to make me take 40% less damage. 40% damage resistance. It's a lot. You become really tanky even if you're in bad armor. So let's just have a look. Going through, that's going to help me out. That's going to help me out. I will organize everything when I get a base up and running, but I don't have a base up and running, so it's going to be a little bit messy. So I hope you guys understand, yeah? Now, normally I'd make a makeshift house if I was playing with people, but I don't need to worry about that. Weighted head mod, I'm not going to need it in this game because I'm not going to have anything that's really heavy that I'm hitting enemies with to knock them down. I'm going to be using a dagger. Let's get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of this. All of this stuff is quite useful. I'm going to hold on to one of those in my inventory. I like to carry my stone and I like to carry my wood, right? They're always crucial. Stone allows you to repair your... You don't need a lot of stone, but I make a lot of arrows on the go, so let's be real. It can help me out. I got a little bit of arrows here. I'm going to just make a couple more. Let's make another 40. That should do us. Let's put the rest into storage. So that's all for the bin. I'll hold on to these for later on. I need plastic later on too, so we're going to just be able to dump everything at the top. And then we're back down to, I don't want to say square one, but back to the basics. I like to hold metal in my inventory too, because metal's very important. And it's very easy to find metal, find things to scrap, etc. I'm going to super quickly sell this stuff to the trader, and then I have 1 quest, and then we did every single quest available that we could have done in this one sitting. So let's come over here, let's go. I'm holding shift, left click into W. I'm gaining experience in the bottom right. I'm also gaining money, as you can currently see. So we have almost 4 grand, 3,390. Stacks of 20,000, by the way. And we're feeling pretty good. Got another level up. Now my character has one more level up available. I can do whatever. If I want to learn how to find bow parts and I want faster reload, faster aiming, more damage, all the way up to 50%. 50% faster reload. You get modifications for your armor for an extra 15%, 65% faster arrows. It can be nasty, don't get me wrong. It can be very good, especially if you're very good. Now, I can put a point into deep cut, more bleeds, less stamina, or alternatively, I'm a little different to other people here. I'm going to put it into Whirlwind. Whirlwind requires I think it's 3 points, 7 points, and then 10 points in agility. I currently have 7. So that's going to increase my attack speed by 10%, 17%, and 25% with daggers. So that's very important to me because the faster I attack, the more likely I am to get a crit, the more damage out I get. I'm using my knife more than anything, and let's be real right now. In a last resort, when enemies are up in my face, am I going to pull out a gun and shoot them? Yeah, sure, I have 8 bullets of a gun that my character's not specialized in. I'm probably going to be using the knife, right? The knife is my bread and butter right now. It's what's holding my character together. I shouldn't have actually left where I was. I should grab some water and some food based on the fact that I'm about to hit halfway and then get some gnarly penalties. So let's jump straight back and make sure. You always want to pay attention to these bars. The penalties come in and they get very bad and they really mess you up. Especially when you're heavily melee reliant. When I get a gun or a couple of guns going, it's going to be a bit different. I'm not going to have to worry about it as much. And every time you level up, you're... in retrospect, you can have more slots too. I should be able to make coffee now too. No, I can't make coffee until 10. That's okay. We're going to pump down one of these. It's going to give me a stamina bonus. And we're going to drink 1 water too. And now we have 2 stacks in our inventory. Early game, the most important thing to get is a good supply of food and water. How am I getting water right now? I don't actually have a water supply. I'm actually looting buildings, getting dirty water, and I'm turning the dirty water into clean. So for me to keep up on water, I'm going to need to keep doing this. However, remember before in one of the previous videos, I didn't have any, and I chose to buy it from the trader. All traders will have a vending machine that sells water and food, and some of it can be very good. It's quite important to keep in mind that you want to focus on these kind of things, because if you run out of food and water, that's when your character will start to fall apart. We're going to just move all the way over here. We are almost at our POI. This is the last POI we have to get done today. We're going to help it behind us, but I'm low stamina. I'm just going to pedal. I'm not holding shift while I'm pedaling. I'm getting my stamina back in the bottom left. If I had a point into Rule 1 cardio, it would help me regenerate stamina while sprinting on the bike. Okay, let's turn around. Let's see what we got. I actually lost the enemy. Not going to wait for him. I do have time. I don't need to. Because it's the last quest I need to complete today, I'm going to do this quest twice. Remember I told you guys before, we got a runner. There she is. Alright. She's running a bit weird, so I'm going to move in and out. In, out. I kind of stuffed that up, but I still managed to hit the head. That was lucky. I kind of walked on top of the car. Nice 3 hits. Down she goes. That faster attack speed paying out. I changed my mind, and the only reason I changed my mind, I don't want to do this POI twice, is because there is a chance there is a zombie dog. Now, that being said, guys, I'm going to stop the video right here, and we will continue this in the next video. Thank you all for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next part. Have a good one. Cheers.